96.9 Cool FM. After Dark with Daddy Freeze and the Lobsters on a very, very beautiful and absolutely wonderful day. Okay, it is a Thursday, counting down to the big weekend, and a lot is going on. Well, I'm sure a lot of you watched or read the Timi Dakolo rant earlier on.
Yes.
Where he was speaking about, and by the way, Timi Dakolo is a former winner of...
what's that? Not the voice.
Nigeria.
No.
What did they win again? No.
Like he just
No,
says
no.
Star.
Idols.
Nigerian Idol.
Nigerian
The very
Idols.
first edition of
Yeah.
Nigerian Idol. That's why they were yapping you now. Which
I'm just trying to guess.
I don't know why I'm even defending Timmy. That Timmy will now start abusing me now. But you see, the problem is, it's not Timmy, it's not me. It's beyond us all.
Yeah.
He's laying accusations against the pastor for breaking, that is for molesting and harassing ladies and leaving a trail of broken women. And a lot of people are guessing the identity of the pastor.
Guessing? Okay, guessing, yes.
And since no one has offered us a robust reply, what do we say?
But you know what's messed up? I can only imagine what the girls are going through, because if it's Africa, yeah. If you go and report and say a pastor's done this to me, you know what they're going to tell you? Do not touch the hands of the anointed. He had a reason why he did it.
Now, this is coming from a very popular musician. You see, this is normally Daddy Free Space. This is so Daddy Free Space that we can't even talk about it on the radio because Daddy Free Space. But now we can talk about it because it's Timi Dakolo.
Yes, and Timi is not just any artist. He's an artist that is actually very into God.
Yes.
I mean, he's a church guy, you know.
So when a big artist who's a winner of a Nigerian Idol, who's also a church person, comes out to talk, and it's all over the blogs, I don't see how we can dodge it.
Ignore it.
Yeah.
So we'll just talk about it small, even though you know I'm very, very, very elated to talk about this.
You know, our prophet is not appreciating Mrs. Town.
But even though I'm happy it's a topic I like to contribute to, I'm very saddened by what some women have probably gone through, and what some are going through in the hands of people who you entrust your spiritual life into. You know, I heard a rumor today that someone was raped.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to show you.
Was raped in the church or?
Yes, but they're covering stuff up. I can't really talk. Do you understand? But I'll show you some DMs off the camera, of course.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to speak for my country today before everyone comes for me.
Okay.
Most marriages are broken because of religion. Because
religious leaders.
Because you marry a wife. Now she's going 7 days to church. She's going to come and be like, that pastor said
you see, right now, I understand where you're coming from. I don't want to, because before it becomes a church discussion.
No.
I want it to be a women molested, because that's what Timi Dakolo brought up. On Linda Ikeji's blog alone, there are 2 posts. On my page, on Linda Ikeji's blog, there are 3 posts. On my page, there are 2 posts. On Insta blog. So it's a big story.
Yeah, and I think I saw that Timi came out again to say that people are sliding into his DMs
to curse him
and telling things, you know, like maybe threatening him or something, instead of finding out what actually happened. I mean, I think we've gone past that years of gullibility where you just take everything that these people tell you, hook, line, and sinker. I mean, they're men, they're human like you and I.
What I was getting to is, you know, by saying that a lot of marriages are broken by that, it's just to show you what other people are going through. You get people that are not in marriages are going through a lot of things, but they can't speak because when they speak, it's like you're speaking against a
system. You're speaking against a belief system.
Who's going to believe you?
I was listening to a story where a man said his religious faith makes him he believes that he's supposed to be superior to women.
Oh.
According to his faith. And the police could not do anything because they cannot in any way question what you believe. Yeah. That's your faith. You believe that you're above a woman. I think that's utter nonsense, but hey, you're entitled to your faith. Now, how many things are they sneaking under the carpet of faith? The first post Timi made was, your pastor is leaving a trail of broken women, sexually abused and mentally strangled. He ranted about a certain pastor earlier on today. And I think before we go any further, I think we should actually take phone calls to deal with this particular issue. Because I know people, there's another post saying Timi Dakolo replies Christians attacking him for calling out a pastor known for sexually assaulting his members. And then you go even further and there's another story. Nigerians on Twitter call out a certain pastor who we wouldn't mention after Timi Dakolo made shocking revelations about a pastor who abuses female members. So it's trending on Twitter. It's across the blogs. We cannot dodge it, and no, we won't.
Yeah, but I have a problem because I don't understand why Timi Dakolo, why couldn't he just at the pastor with his chest? Like, until you mention a name.
Not everyone is turned to DK.
Guys.
Until you mention a name, you have not done anything.
You're right. Not everyone is turned to decay. And if you see, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
Exactly. So for him to come out like this, he should have his facts right.
Naomi, if I beat you up in this studio in front of everybody 2 months ago, no camera recordings, nothing, and I tell you sorry, and we move on, and then we have a fight and you want to bring it up a year from now, if I can win all these girls to my side and say, Naomi, you know what, I'm not going to stand with you. I'm not going to test. You don't have anyone's testimony.
Yeah.
You didn't catch me. You don't have a video showing me in the act of beating you.
Yes.
You can't prove anything. So if he goes to court, he probably would lose the case.
Exactly. And I would not come out and make this kind of statement that he made, or the kind of post he put out on social media. I would not come out and put that if I'm not sure of my backings or my facts.
As we're speaking now, COZA and Timi Dakolo are trending. Could it be COZA? I don't know what's going on.
He said Commonwealth Corps, Zion Corps, and we know what COZA stands for, right?
That if your situation is actually perfect.
Yeah.
The thing that you should be asking is, Naomi, imagine if, let's just put it in plain terms, you can't fight a system that's been existing for years.
Now also, Naomi, listen, we all know, I stand here humbly to say that the system, the judiciary system in Nigeria needs to be overhauled. We need to be able to take things into evidence that normally would not be considered evidence. Because you see, how is he going to prove this? I've seen situations where people who are guilty go scot-free simply because there's no one who can actually provide enough incriminating evidence to. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, my only point is, don't stir up something that you cannot back up eventually. Okay, because what is the point of this trend now? What is the point? Because you have not categorically said this person is responsible for doing this. Okay, and I feel like before you come out and put out that kind of post, which is really intense the way it is, you should have your backings, you should have your facts right. So in case you have to go to court, you should have everything.
Understood. However, there's the letter of the law and there's the spirit of the law.
Do you want him to wait for evidence before women get their voice?
Like this, nobody's... What change is this going to affect?
Yes.
Maybe
whoever is in charge of it is scared.
Maybe we could get him to actually talk.
Whoever is in charge of it is actually scared right now. They know. The women know.
And you see, when a voice like Timi's voice speaks...
Yes. Tables are broken.
It's trending on Twitter. Timi right now is trending at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trending at number 5, while a certain church is trending at number 3. Yes, it's right there. It's evidence. It's Twitter. We can't say we didn't. We can't say COZA is not trending.
What is COZA is trending?
I'm not saying Timi was speaking about COZA,
Commonwealth
but
of Zion. Is that?
I don't know. I don't know. I just know they's trending.
I don't know them, but okay.
What we do now is we go straight to the phone lines. Let's try to stay out of this as much as possible. I believe that if a woman is being molested or being harassed by anyone who she hands her faith over to, I believe it's a grievous offense. Really? But also, we like to see proof.
Yeah.
Okay, 2710969, 2711969, 2712969, and 2713969. We're talking about the whole Timi Dakolo saga right now. Yes, we've got a caller right here. Hello? Go ahead. Yes, good evening. Turn off your Google Maps. We don't want to know where you're going.
My apologies. Look, this COZA issue, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
With all due respect, Naomi, yeah? I had to trip on Naomi at some point, but at this one, yeah, like, I'm not taking your stand at all. I understand you always trying to, like, oppose Daddy Freeze on issues, but with this one, I don't know if it's a COZA.
No, hold on. In all fairness, I'm actually with Naomi today. Yeah. Because we don't have evidence, so we have to be careful with a case where there's no evidence.
I'm actually the one against.
When people keep on saying something about somebody over and over and over and over again, then there's a strong chance that this thing has to be true. It happened before. They told us robust reply coming through, and it never happened. But regardless, we're not interested in the robust reply, but this thing has happened over and over and over again. I listen to CoolFM like every day, and I never call in. But for today, I decided to call him because I have a victim, a friend that is a victim. She's married now. She was a worker in COZA. Well, let's not mention all the church like you all said.
Yeah, please, let's try not to mention any church.
You know.
I know you're angry. I'm angry too.
Politically correct, but like, if this girl is hearing this thing now, she's probably crying and bleeding her heart out there. And somebody is here saying evidence down. No. You understand? And I can tell you, like, this guy in question is guilty. Like, I don't need to go to court. I don't need lawyers. I don't need evidence.
If he sues you, if he takes you to
Naomi's
court,
raising a point that I consider valid too. She's saying something. Naomi, listen to Naomi.
If he takes you to court, how are you going to prove what your friend said to you?
Yes.
How are you going to prove your friend's story if he takes you to court? Until that,
so
exactly.
Listen, as long as you don't have anybody testifying, we don't have a case. So yes. Now, Timi has spoken up. Now, here's the thing. Timi has spoken up. I have said, okay, we're going to stand with Timi if there's really a case of abuse. We need people who have evidence. Substantial evidence or material evidence, whatever kind of evidence you have, even if it's a text message, whatever it is, a video, a phone call. This is your time to also come out and say, look, this happened to me.
Yes, and the victims should be willing to come out. You know,
you have Timi speaking for you.
Do you understand? Like the R. Kelly case, maybe there should be like some documentary.
Look at the R. Kelly case.
It's
Surviving R. Kelly.
It's not about telling people that don't mention my name, because if we can't mention your name, then he's not going to ever get.
You're not going to get justice. You're going to always be crying on your own. But until you come out to speak, there's nothing that is going to be happening to you. Do you understand? But there's also no justice or anything like that.
But also, let me.
I totally understand where Naomi is coming from. I've been to court. I currently have cases in court. It's not about what you know.
It's about what you can prove.
What you can prove.
But also about the people.
But you see, we are lending a support system right now to anyone who's broken. I don't mind spending money. I don't mind whatever it is, so we can help these women get closure and healing.
Yeah.
It's very important, actually. Very, very important.
All right, we've got a call right here. Hello? Yes, good evening. After Dark with Daddy Freeze and the Lobsters. How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you.
Please go ahead.
See, I don't want to say much, but the thing is, it's evidence or no evidence. You see, waiting 3 people see call a snake, not snake to be. So people should be aware of what's going on. That's all I can say.
All right, thank you so much for that. However, as much as I love what he's saying, however, the court of law is not judged by public opinion.
Exactly.
But let's also think about this. I know people that have been abused, and people that have been abused don't want to think about it. I know people that I've tried to say come forward in different situations, and they can't, because anytime they talk about it, it brings them back to the memory.
No, you see, although I agree with you, you see, when you bring something out to the public, it's like Yoruba people say, Omoku Oshan Jomosonulo. Meaning that a child that died is better than a child that is lost. Because when you know that the child is dead, you have some sort of closure.
Yeah.
But when you know you imagine losing a child for 10 years and you don't know whether the child's alive, you don't know whether the child's dead, you don't know whether the child's enjoying, you don't know whether the child's being abused. The mental torture is more than in the other one where you have closure and the opportunity to move on.
I think it's going to take like maybe 1 or 2 victims to really come out and say, okay, they want to come
Now,
out
if
and
the
say,
victims are scared, you have Timi.
you know,
Timi speaking.
Speak through.
Just speak
Yes,
through
ex-
Timi.
speak-
Don't we have like a system in
Exactly.
court where they can be blind witnesses?
Now, I also hope that Timi is not going to get scared and bullied
you
at
see-
the end of the day. Because listen, by the time 2 or 3 big pastors or geos call Timi up and say, dude, keep it low. We're going to deal with this. Don't worry.
We'll talk to our
and he's going to be
Talk to
scared,
our boy.
and he might be scared or
We've
you
got
know,
a call coming
take it-
through.
Okay.
Yeah, hello, After Dark, Daddy Freeze and the Lobsters. Please go ahead.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, go ahead, sir. What's your name?
Okay, my name is Tony. As regards to this issue, Daddy Faith, please, I want to beg you for a favor. And based on your experience in handling issues like this, I have followed this issue all through the day. Since afternoon, I've been on Twitter on this issue, and I've been trending. Please, I want you to do me, or maybe most of us, a favor. Call Timi. Let's know the angle Timi is coming from. Because when I dig deep on this issue, somebody was even trying to throw another issue on Timi's wife, that your wife has been clinical. But the point is, depression is everywhere. Anybody can be depressed. Let's know, even if it's true, even if it's wrong, let's know the angle you are coming from. If you can give us evidence, this is not the first time we are hearing issues from this pastor. And the last one, but let's get where they are coming from. Do a one-on-one interview with him. Because to me, I am in love with Timi. I'm also in love with this same pastor. Yeah, but the point is, what angle are you coming from? It could be depression. Anybody can get evidence. So if you have evidence, come on, don't just start an issue as if it's something you cannot end. When you start a fight, you should be able to end it. Let's know the angle Timi is coming from. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, absolutely wonderful contribution from someone who's quite mature. I would love to have an interview with Timi. Is Timi going to pick my call? If I send him a DM, is he going to
doubt
respond?
that.
We had a huge fight.
But Tim is a
about
good
2
guy, though. I
years
think he
ago.
would pick. I think he would pick.
And I tried. I actually went to his page to comment. It took a lot from me to actually go there on his page.
Yeah.
You know, when you're on somebody else's page, it's his territory. You can come out and say all sorts of stuff.
That's true.
But I was like, look, this is the truth. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than Timi. If it's my ego, I would never have gone to his page. But if it's finding out the truth, because for those of us in the spiritual circles, we know about John chapter 4 that says you worship God in spirit and the truth. You can't hide the truth. The truth's got to be there. So I reached out to him. Now, I would love Timi to come and let's sit down and talk, even if he's still going to speak in parables. But let him speak. Let him open his mouth and talk. People want to hear him. And you see, if he does this, he's trending today.
Can I ask a question, that if he's what else are you expecting him to say?
He may not.
He may be able to say a bit more.
A bit more.
One-on-one with me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Maybe one-on-one with you.
Me.
Maybe he would mention the name.
Maybe
Because
not mention the name.
For now, I feel
but
like the only
speak
thing left
more.
is the name.
Speak. Tell me. Tell the world his pain, because I could feel pain in Timi's voice. I don't know if you guys are with me, but
Yeah.
I can feel pain in that man's voice.
Pain and anger.
Anger, frustration.
He's supposed to.
Looks like it's been going on.
Let's just take one call, go to a break, and come back. We're continuing with this. It's After Dark with Daddy Freeze and the beautiful lobsters on a very beautiful Thursday. Hello, go ahead, tell us your name and give us your comment.
Hello, good evening, Daddy Freeze.
Good evening and go ahead.
I'm a little from Lagos.
Okay.
In fact, the very funny thing, and I think quite frankly, individuals who parade themselves as men of God is something that we need to look at for. They commit so many heinous crimes in the name of God, in the name of Jesus, and shouldn't be taken lightly. It shouldn't be taken lightly. I read a part where they said that there are some parts of each where people have complained that the pastor had been in the business of doing the third thing that he was accused of.
Okay, we lost that call. A quick break, and we'll be back at you After Dark with Daddy Freeze and the Lobsters. In a moment, stick around. 31 minutes down, 8 o'clock, and we have quite a lot going on. Earlier on today, Naira Marley was released on bail.
2 million.
Yeah,
2
but still.
million Naira bail. So the Malians, did you see how many Malians showed up at
The court.
the courthouse?
But he's still in custody, though. Yeah, because until the bail.
Yes.
Yes,
The
until
bail
the
has
bail
not
has
been
been
completed.
perfected, he would still be in custody. But that's some hope for the Malians.
Daddy
I don't know
Freeze,
if it's good news or bad news.
Daddy Freeze, did you see the what they need for the bail?
What do they
The
need?
terms for the bail.
What are the terms?
What are the terms?
A laptop, £5,
Right.
So
they
they
need?
landed property.
2 cowries.
No,
What?
they need a civil servant. I mean, his sureties have to be people. Somebody that is in the 10th year in a civil service,
Yes.
Yeah.
and then somebody
Some
that has
own
a
landed
plot of
property
land
around the
around the court or something like that.
yeah. I'm telling you.
Yeah, there's one person there.
Malians, it's not about coming to the courthouse to make noise.
Don't worry, they will deal with that tomorrow.
No, but he's gonna get, because I
10.
feel like he has gotten a big fan base. I mean, I see a lot of free
Are you serious?
free
Do you,
Listen,
Naira
you see, that's
Marley.
the same thing that's confusing a lot of people.
do you know what it is to
You
be
are
a
not a
surety?
leader if all your followers are on social media. You have to have them in real life. That is, they can come through, they could pull up.
I was
So
actually,
until people pull up for Naira Marley, he's still a leader on social media.
I thought it was out. I was actually happy for him.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now, should we really be happy or should we be sad? It's mixed feelings.
I was happy because his people had gotten their
I'm just
way.
really
not
hopeful.
because of my feelings.
I'm
Because
just
my feelings stay the same.
I'm just really hopeful they meet the bail terms, you know, because
Yeah.
it looks a bit too tough.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
hard.
hoping. I'm
Not
hoping.
really.
Anyway,
Doesn't
back
have
to
to.
what we were talking about. As I speak right now, on the Nigerian trends, COZA is trending at number 4, and Timi Dakolo is trending at number 5, 6, 7, 8.
NYC was trending earlier, though, but
No, dear.
no longer there anymore.
Timi's still trending, and he's been trending for a while. It shows that when a big celebrity lends his voice to a movement or to an ideology or a belief system, it gets mileage. You can't look away from the fact that Timi has brought mileage to this issue.
Yes, definitely.
Now, are we doing what we're supposed to be doing with the issue?
No.
Do you think, you see, can I really go there? Well, I'll just sneak
Go.
there. The Catholic Church,
Oh.
where the people who are caught molesting children, they came and they begged for forgiveness and they were given forgiveness. Can that work in this same system?
No.
Why are you guys saying no?
This is a trail of women. It's not one. It's a trail of women, and I'm trying to speak on behalf of women. I know I'm not saying I know, but women go through a lot trying to deal. We know every day that we wake up, we're trying to mask things. We mask sorrows. Now it's a whole other thing to mask sexual abuse. And especially try to mask sexual abuse from a system that you will never be able to fight.
So if you were one of the women who was molested by the person Timi Dakolo is calling out, do you think this is a good time to speak up and speak out? Or do you think because of the publicity this thing has gotten, you'd rather just be silent?
If I was one of the people, what I would do would be to speak through Timi.
Yes, exactly.
I wouldn't
That's
speak.
just what I want
I
to
would
say.
speak through
Yeah.
Timi.
No,
I
hold
will
on,
speak
guys.
to him.
Hold on. Naomi, Amal, Zika, have you ever had this kind of situation? First of all, in your lives, be honest.
Unfortunately.
Amal, I think you have, but you're not willing to talk.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
What about you, Zika?
No,
You've never had?
no.
Okay, so now was yours from a pastor? Was it from someone your family entrusted their spirituality to?
No, it was someone my family trusted.
Okay, was someone your family trusted but not
A religious
a
leader.
religious leader?
No,
But
but
they were still, but what?
they were still high up.
They were still high up in the hierarchy of the trust system within your family.
No, in the church.
In the church. Oh,
Oh
wow.
wow.
Wow, now that's scary. Okay. Did you speak up? I can
Yes.
see, you can see that
Yeah.
it's dented her.
Yeah.
It's
Unfortunately, I haven't.
But guess what? You're seeing it. You're seeing her break down. I can see it. I can see her.
It feels like she's even going to cry.
Right.
Please,
Yeah.
let's take it off her.
All right, let's take it off the radio. We'll be back in a moment. Wow. Went on the blogs, came on Twitter and trended, and right now it is trending on the radio. And two ladies that I work with, two of Daddy Free's lobsters, Zika and Amal, have both reported cases of sexual abuse directed towards them. Why are we trying to shut Timi Dakolo up? Why aren't we instead encouraging the women? And Timi said something. You see, I sense Timi's pain. Can I have your phone, Amal? Please, just open Instagram. Open Timi Dakolo's Instagram. You have something you want to say? Or should we take a phone call while I search the Instagram? All right, we've got a phone call coming through. Hello? Hi, good evening. How are you doing? Kindly go ahead and speak.
I'm very well. My name is Dave.
Your name is? All right, Deji, please speak up and speak out.
Okay, the truth of the matter is, it is real. I can testify to that. I've been married for like 10 years now, and there's a popular pastor in Lagos State that actually abused my wife before we got married.
Your wife? How was it while you were already dating her?
No, we met, and the truth is that people take advantage of women's vulnerability. They see them as being vulnerable and different kind of problems. And the biggest part of problem that they take advantage of is probably a lady that is looking for a husband, or someone that has a man that probably a single mother who is trying to let him marry me.
Now, I want to ask you a question. By molest, do you mean he slept with her or he just groped her?
With that, in fact, he actually turned her into. I'm sorry, the name I gave is not my first name. It's only my immediate family.
Go ahead. We understand. You saw what happened. We actually had to close the radio down. Amal walked off.
So the truth of the matter is, she had a child before we got married.
Wow.
The process of trying to, in most cases, because of the condition of the situation in the country, a lot of single ladies forget about the people covering up with the celebrity status. They go through a lot of problems.
Wow.
There's a lot of rejection people face because the society makes it look like the end of the world when they have a child before getting married. This lady, because of, they become closer to God, trying to do so many things.
Yeah, they don't get closer to God. They get closer to an illusion of God.
Yeah, they were meant to be closer to God. But the truth of the matter is, because of the part of the world we came from, we've been made to understand from the childhood that we have to speak to someone before we have to speak to God through someone. Though I beg, excuse my word, some extent I personally disagree with you in some of your opinions.
I understand, but we're trying to keep that. Let's go away from the proper hardcore religion.
Work, and you can, if you allow people to speak anonymously, you won't believe the numbers of women that have been molested by their pastors sexually. Basically, this guy turned my wife. The ladies out. She wasn't my girlfriend then too. It happened before we met. He actually turned our house to a guest house. And I asked her because she had to open up to me. So look.
So it wasn't like he slept with her once or two times. It was a pattern.
She was actually, I think she was being hypnotized. She said she didn't know what was happening to her. She had to close down her business, ran out of Lagos to England for a couple of months, because of this same guy. He will come in a safe car, drive a very small car, wearing a polo shirt, will fly his polo, just to sneak into the house. She was staying off Toyin Street then. It happened for close to 6 months, But when she was coming to her senses, he started threatening her.
Wow.
Very popular pastor on the mainland.
Wow. I think I know who you're talking about. There was a time when he was dating a popular beauty pageant winner.
Oh, sure.
Okay, you know what? We're going to put you off air for 2 minutes. I just want to hear this name. Pause the recordings, pause everything. We'll be back. Just one quick song and we'll be right back. We had to go on that break for the confidentiality clause of our listener who called in. I'm sorry. When someone calls us confidentially, we have to address their issues as confidential. Just the way we spoke to Amal, and Amal said, you know what, she doesn't want to raise it, but this is what really happened. So we know what happened. Thank you so much, sir, for the call. Do have a blessed day. We have more phone calls. Guys, feel free to call us 2710969, 2711969, 2712969, and 2713969. We've got another caller here. Hello.
Hello, Daddy Freeze. Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name? And please go ahead with your story.
Yeah, I would like to be anonymous for certain reasons.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I want everyone to know that sexual abuse is real. We are trying to streamline the abuse sexual right now because I know there are other forms of abuse as well, like physical and the rest, vocal abuse. But sexual abuse is real, and it's quite a pity that we sort of streamline it to the ladies. I can beat my chest and tell you that there are a couple of men who suffer sexual abuse as well. Are you there?
I'm right here. Did you suffer sexual abuse at any time?
Yeah, I did. As a baby, like within my 5 to 10 years.
Wow. From who?
Okay. What happened was my mom was quite busy. Both parents were busy, and they used to hand me over to this neighbor. Not one, there were about 2 sisters, and I was between, I think, 6, 7, 8 years. It happened for about 2, 3 years. Now,
were the neighbors male or female?
They are females.
And sorry, but what did they make you do, or what did they have you do?
Okay, as little as I was, they used to make me penetrate them. I don't know how that happened. I still remember the picture. I can't place their faces right now if I see them, but then they were like 12 years older than I was, thereabouts, over 10 years older than I was.
And you were how old at that time?
I was about 6, 7, 8 years. 6, 7, 8, 9 years old.
So they were like 16, 17.
20 thereabout, because not quite long afterwards they moved out. One of them got married. So I'm thinking, they were about 20, within 18, 20
thereabout.
Wow.
Yeah, so they used to abuse me at the time. Okay, what happened was, because I was a child, I never saw it as abuse in a way. And in a way, I think, in all sincerity, it got to me because growing up within my 10 to 12 years, I became something else. Like, I wasn't scared of making advances on ladies my age range.
Wow.
Of making advances, because I felt like, okay, this thing I used to do while I was younger, it's a norm. It's a norm. Until the day I got in trouble, and I was caught, I got in trouble, and that was when it dawned on me that, man, this is not the way to go. So sexual abuse is not exclusive to ladies. There are boys who have been abused by older ladies.
All right. Thank you very much. You need to hold that thought. We're going to go on a break and then come right back. Stick around for Naomi to also speak about this. God forbid, how would you feel if someone penetrated you against your will?
God forbid, please. God forbid.
What would be your greatest worry? The disease, the fact that you could get pregnant, or the fact that somebody who you didn't approve of connected with you in such a way.
I think that's going to be my number one worry, my number one problem, because I can't get over the thought. I would think about it every now and then. Do you understand?
Look at Amal. Amal has not talked again. Are you better?
Yeah.
That's our old foolish guy. What's the guy's name? Let me even abuse the person.
And then you see, so women go through these things, and then somebody will not come and break.
Girls don't have that fathers. He said that to insult Amalo on my YouTube page.
YouTube. Can you imagine?
Please get me the guy's name. Let me insult
it was
his family.
Zana Gozier.
Listen, you're allowed to comment. You're allowed to call us in on the radio and share your experiences. You're allowed to talk, but you're not allowed to insult anyone. How dare you? I know Amal's father personally. And Amal was still chatting with him the other day.
Oh, we know him.
We know, yes. Amal's daddy, and he loves her. And
how could you even say something like that?
David Oladele.
David Oladele.
Yes.
Why do you even bother with the comments?
Listen,
though? I can't be
bothered.
bothered.
I don't mind if you call me dumb, but
what's the name of the first one? Zana Gozier.
Yes.
Zana Gozier, you're a fool. Like a dingbat.
I mean, I know a lot of them abuse my life on that comment section.
And then also David Oladele. Come on, dude. You need to get your brains out of under your feet.
Yeah.
And stick them back in your ears.
Amal, why do you bother with the comments?
Both of these guys have children.
Ever have to go there.
They have children. And what I said originally, I sent them a comment and deleted it. But I was like, both of you guys have children. How would you feel if your kids express something and then 2 dingbats like you ever ever like came around to.
I think you shouldn't be bothered about it. Like for me, I never ever go and read what people say about it because I know that there'll be a lot of nasty things, and I don't care. I don't want to see them.
The thing is, I don't mind if you call me dumb. I don't mind if you call me whatever. Just don't ever open your mouth and say I was raised without a father. That's because the people
that's
that were
absolutely insulting.
The person that is even saying it has no sense. So
because those that were raised without a father are going to be offended by your statement. I that was raised with one, I'm very offended. So let's not be dumb. Let's really not be dumb.
You guys can't be bothered. I would be bothered if somebody I know insults me, maybe like Daddy Freeze, or you tell me something, but not a stranger. Oh, come on, please.
Yeah.
So those of you abusing me, have fun. I can't be bothered.
You know, it is 96.9 Cool FM. It's been After Dark with Daddy Freeze and the Lobsters. It's been a very stressful Thursday for us all. Even the tone of my voice has been, it's not the usual Daddy Freeze. You know, it's not the usual After Dark. We've had an Amal silent. We've had a Naomi that's calm. Now imagine the woman, if there really is a woman Timi Dakolo was referring to, imagine what she's been through. Not going through, what she has been through first. Sorry, what she went through in the hand of the abuser, if the story is true. Now, what she's been through between then and now, and what she's currently going through. And if you have a woman, a mother, a daughter, a sister, a girlfriend, a woman in your life that you love, and you don't want them to go through what our caller went through. His wife was a sex toy in the hands of a pastor. Wow. And Timi Dakolo is speaking about the same thing. I think you need to borrow, Timi, your voice to ensure the truth.
First of all, I think you need to stop. What you guys need to stop doing is women shaming. I don't want to hear what was she wearing. What did she go to church like?
That's so 19.
No,
all
meet
those
someone
things
on the
are
road
just
and
so
physically
old.
address them for saying stupid crap like that. I think that would continue as a narrative.
Yeah. Actually,
if a woman is walking on the street naked, it doesn't give you any right to violate her.
How dumb can you be?
I've always wanted to say this. The only thing that makes a man a rapist, if you're in a short skirt, long skirt, the only thing that would ever make a man or a woman a rapist is if they're a rapist. End of
discussion.
It's not your short skirt. It's not your makeup. It's not your hair. It's their rapist.
Why are you tempting the man?
Perverts.
Why are you tempting the man? Listen, if I saw a woman naked walking in the street and she offended me,
just
I'll call the police and get her arrested.
It's because she was putting on a short
That is
skirt.
my right. It is my right to arrest a woman dressed indecently. But you see, according to Nigerian constitution, a miniskirt is not indecent dressing. And if it makes you prone to rape, you're an animal.
You should check yourself.
You should check yourself.
Check yourself.
And if you still think that way in 2019, please don't make it to 2020.
Please don't. Kindly don't.
And if you're a man who's tempted by women,
or a woman,
let's imagine you're a man who's tempted by women. Do something about it. Make sure keep your goat away from your yam. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Make sure your goat is far away from your cassava, because goats like cassava. So try to create a barricade around yourself. Do not be in a car with your... Listen, some guys cannot be in a car with a pretty girl. You're setting yourself up for disaster. Then it now starts to rain. Then there's now traffic.
And then they now
you understand?
My God.
Listen, there's nothing wrong in telling a lady, I'm sorry, I can't give you a ride. It's better for you to be known as the rude one. That pastor is so rude that that pastor.
Oh my God.
Any girl that sits on his car will be groping her thighs.
Please, let me give you this gist.
Yeah.
In school, we usually use bike and all that. We don't have anything like Marwa in school. So
bike people were molesting you?
No, not me. I was at the school gate. So we saw this girl crying. What happened? She entered the bike with her friend, a guy. The guy released. I'm telling you, if you see beaten.
Oh my goodness.
On the guy.
On the guy.
But why? You see, the guy too, when cobwebs and congee will just be following you up and down.
Up and down.
I don't.
But look,
that's not the worst I've heard.
There's
though.
employment. There's employment.
That's the worst
on
I've
the
heard.
road.
I think.
But do you think?
There's
Listen, do you
one
think
I've
that
also
guy
heard
needs
that-
to be beaten?
Oh my God.
But did he bring it out?
I don't know how it
Listen,
happened.
if
I
they were
don't
sitting
know.
beside each other and the girl is endowed at the back and the
Of
Okada
course,
is
the
going
girl
up,
is.
the girl is endowed
Over.
and then the Okada
Bike man
going
is now
up
jumping.
and down, and the bike man is jumping portal.
Yes.
And going. What do you
Seriously,
expect?
that
Oh
is-
no! I think there's a
I
condition
don't think
for
they
that
should have
thing.
beaten him.
I think
I
that-
don't. That particular one, I don't
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
guy
it's
just
a
sat down
situation.
somewhere. He
He
wanted
didn't
to cry.
get one of the
Recently,
girls.
somebody tweeted. I think there's a condition for that. You know, people get orgasms when they're like
riding a horse or riding a bike.
in
Yeah, yeah.
anxiety or something. When
I
they're
don't know
anxious
about guys, but I know women get.
A guy tweeted that he has, or he gets it too.
Wow.
So I think again,
Yeah,
because,
like
because
when he's in a hurry, when you're rushing, you know, you're under pressure or something. I mean, I'll show you the tweet.
it goes back to what Daddy Freeze just said yesterday. All of you need to read.
Yes.
You need to read. Read
Talking about
different.
yes, talking about Obasanjo came out and
and
spoke about the
yeah.
incident, and guess what? It was
Refuted it.
exactly what I predicted it would be. First of all, it wasn't 20 minutes in the air; it was only 10 minutes, but it probably looked like 20 minutes to an hour because of. And it was the same thing. It was a toga situation, coming down in crosswinds, and the guy decided, okay, take off, go around. Do you understand? And come back, go into a holding pattern, and come back and land. The plane
Man.
hovered. Hey!
Wow.
All right, guys, that's as far as we can go today. Thank you so much for listening.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just gonna remind Lagos that Go Fest. I mean.